At McAllister, when I have to segue into this real quick. At McAllister, when when we started the year for COVID safety, they said that when you meet groups of people, they're your pod and you stay in your pod. And for COVID safety, and your pod's your group of friends, you're supposed to do everything with your pod. If you mingle with other pods, you shouldn't. That was literally how the year started. And just do stuff with your pod, everything with your pod. Yeah. Pods. But your little groups. And as like this year started, I came back and I'm no longer in my pod. That was an executive decision that I made. So that was happening. And then I was like, all right, cool. Well, like my pod was only like, what is it? It's almost April. I'll say back in like February. My pod was my only like community, my only group. I mean, I'm a part of some clubs here, but because everything's on Zoom, you'll meet in person and stuff like that. And so I left the pod. And so when I had called my mom in February, like a month prior to my birthday, I was like, as far as like group goes, I don't have that right now because I left my pod. So I don't think I'm going to do anything for my birthday. To which my mom was like really upset and disappointed. She's like, well, you have friends, don't you? And I was like, yeah, I do. But, scattered about different groups. I got some friends in this group and some friends in that group and a friend here and a friend over there. And during the day, I don't like spend time with a group. I'll just hang out with an individual or another individual or maybe a couple individuals who I know, but never one centralized group of people. So I was like, I just don't know what to do with that. And birthdays already stress me out and birthdays already make me anxious because of my past with birthdays. So I was like, I just don't think I'll do anything. It was making my mom mad. She was frustrated. She's like, Bryson, you need to do something for your birthday. She's like, just like, say that your birthday is coming up and make something happen. Like, but I don't know, go to your quad or something and just do something and have people show up just to celebrate your birthday. And I was like, okay, Mom, I never planned on doing that. I think that's weird. I don't like making a big spectacle of myself, especially on my birthday. I just don't even like bringing it up. When big things happen for me, or when like there's a significant day for me, I've rarely ever bring things like that up. I remember when I got accepted in the national college match for Questbridge. My counselor knew I got accepted, and I hadn't told anybody. I hadn't even told my friends at the time. The only reason they figured it out is because my counselor came and saw me, and she was like, Bryce, can I give you a hug? And she was all excited and everything. And so then they're like, what's up? And I was like, oh, I got accepted. But I didn't make a post. I didn't say anything for 4 days to anybody but the close circle of people who had already overheard. And so then I finally posted about it 4 days later. Not, just because I don't even know why I thought I should post about it, but I did. But I didn't want to for those 4 days that I had it because I was just like, I don't make a big deal out of this. This is my thing. I did this, And that's just always been my way of something big goes on for me or I have a personal event or a special event. I just don't bring it up. I think part of it is out of a fear of coming across as when it's something like that, like Questbridge, as a braggart. Is that the word? Or braggadocious? I know that's a word. And when it's things like my birthday or things special with regards to me like that, I don't know how to describe it, but I don't want to always be like, hey, I don't want to come across as narcissistic. I don't think that's the word I'm looking for, but that's the best thing I have. So I just don't bring stuff up. I'm just like, nope. I just don't bring it up. So anyway, I think 3 days before my birthday, because I segue so much. 3 days before my birthday, I'm chilling with a friend of mine in one of the lounges here on campus. I haven't gotten permission to use her name, so I don't think I will. But and I'm chilling in a room with her and some other people, also friends, and she's making bracelets. And I'm like, oh, could you make me a bracelet? And she's like, yeah, what for? And I was like, oh, my birthday's coming up. She's like, oh my God, it's your birthday? And I was like, yeah. And it was like, oh, your birthday's coming up. And I was like, yeah. And they're like, we didn't know. And I was like, I know you didn't know. I don't talk about it. It stresses me out. I don't like to bring it up. But actually, I can say her name. She posted about me. I'm already. But anyway, Yinka, if you know her, Yinka's cool. I was going to do something for them on my birthday because I don't first off, I just like doing stuff for people. But also it's ironic too because how, I talked about being 16 and my mom saying like, why are you doing stuff for people on your birthday? It's your birthday. But it's just like, I don't know. I have a hard time letting people do stuff like for me because there's like a special day about it. It's weird. I can't explain why my brain makes a issue of things like that, but it does. And I don't know how to describe it. I just know that it's an issue for me. But so I was like, I'll cook for you guys on my birthday. And you know what it is? Here's what it is. I didn't want people to feel obligated to have to do something for me because this is my birthday. And also, and like, this is a little personal and it's kind of a weird thing. But when I'm starting to notice this more, just, I don't know, being in a place where like all of my friends back from China, I'm not going to see them for a long time. It's been over a year already. I'm not going to see them for a while because travel's restricted. And so for me, like, friends are a big deal. People who I can rely on and who, you know, take the time to sort of build a relationship with me because, you know, that's not an obligation. I really appreciate that. And so, I don't know, I guess like doing something for them on my birthday was my way of saying thank you for like wanting to make a big deal of my birthday and just like being friends just because like, yeah, I have a very weird relationship with friends. So like I'm still in touch with people I've been friends with since 6th grade, but we haven't seen each other since 6th grade. I have not seen a single one of these, and like half of them are in this country, and I still haven't seen them since 6th grade. So it's just having people around is like it's tough. It's tough. So I guess that is why I wanted to do something for them. But yeah, no, Yinka, she surprised me on my actual birthday on Thursday with a small little like party, and I think it was dope. They bought a cake and they had a banner that's a surprise, and they bought pizza, and they gave me this card, which is really kind. And I didn't know how to take it all. I was just so like, I guess I was surprised. That's the point, right? But also just internally, I was just like, my brain didn't know what to do. I just remember standing there for a while, and then I went like, "Can I give you guys hugs?" Because I had no clue what to do with anything going on at the time. My brain, it was just like, I don't know, like Mayday, hit the red button, haywire. Like, what's this? Oh my God, they did this. I haven't done anything for my birthday in forever, and then people did something for me on my birthday. I was just like, you know. So yeah, that was super cool. I really appreciate them for that. So yeah, birthdays. That was the first good birthday I've had in years. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, my 17th birthday was great too. But as far as like, I don't know, something that wasn't just me, literally like 17th birthday was the same thing I did every Friday night with those friends anyway. So, yeah, as far as like setting the day and making it special, that was super awesome. And then like my Lives of Commitment group also sang me happy birthday. Although like one of them did bring up that I brought my birthday up twice, but it was just like, it was because it was Wednesday the 24th, and I wasn't trying to bring it up as to like nudge like, hey, sing happy birthday to me. It was just because they were like, one of the questions they were asking was like, where were you? Because we in the LOC we have these groups where we just get together, and it's a space, it's a safe space to just like talk about things going in your life, where your mind's at, open up, space where people like talk and like share and listen. So that day, one of the questions that was asked was like, where were you this day or like this time last year? And I was like, well, if we're going to talk about where I was, it was, you know, it was the 24th. So I was like, on the 24th last year, literally, I had just gotten back to the US. I'd been back for a month and my birthday was coming up. So like that was the question. That was my response. But no, yeah, they sang happy birthday for me, which was cool. So yeah, I want to thank them for that as well. And, even the pod, I left some people send me a happy birthday message, which was like super awesome. So thank them for that as well. Yeah, I don't know. I guess like the moral of this, or not the moral, but the whole summary of this is that I've psyched myself up about birthdays because of I don't want to say traumatic because that's heavy, but they were like at least 11 years old. Like that one was pretty rough. So I've I fabricated this reality where birthdays are this horrible, scary thing, and they make me anxious, and I don't like to touch them too much. I kind of just want them to go by. And so I've created this whole world where it's just like, I'm not allowed to have a special day. And so that was cool. I felt like the day was special. So I appreciate everybody for that. And I know my mom is probably going to be like, I told you so. And you did, Mom. But guess what? That's your job. Your job is to tell me so. And then I'm supposed to go like, I don't know. And then I'm supposed to be wrong because I have 30 years less life experience. So, but yeah. So that was, I'm going to call this the birthday episode. And also the revival of the podcast. I'm back. I'm going to start planning these episodes out like I did before. I'm going to start interviewing more people. I'm going to start advertising this so more people listen to it. And that's all I got. So thank you very much for listening. This has been Pandemic University. Name still in need of rebranding. And I will see you all in the next one.